right, the next thing we need to do is actually put the foundation wall in so that we can see a basement underneath this thing. Okay. Um, we're going to use an 8-inch thick foundational wall, which is under your structural walls. And we're going to go to the floor plan view to use that as our reference. It might give you a warning saying that the elements that you're adding can't be viewed in this particular um, place because we're on the floor plan. We're not on, the top of footing. But that's going to be okay. You just want to make sure that you change your top and bottom constraints when you add that wall. So in the floor plan view, you're going to click on wall drop down menu. We're going to make a structural wall. Okay. Um, the options that you might have are for like a foundation wall that's 12 inches thick of concrete. I made a copy of that and made it 8 inches thick. To show you how I did that, you just click on edit type and then you click duplicate, and we'll just call it, 8-inch thick concrete. I've already made one, so maybe we'll call it concrete 3. And then you go into edit the structure of that and change this 1 foot, 12 inches to 8 inches of cast in place concrete. I'm going to hit cancel because I've already made a copy of that. And it's called basic wall foundation 8 inches. Okay. Um, in the top constraint right now, it's going up to the floor level. We want it to go up to the top of the foundation. Okay. And it says the top constraint is invalid for the level. And I think that's because we're not in a view where we can see that. So let me try to say, let's go top of foundation as our view. We'll zoom in on the building. And let's say I want to make a structural wall, 8 inches. And my base constraint is the top of the foundation, but I want my top constraint to be the top of the foundation, up to top of foundation, top constraint, top of the foundation, base constraint, top of base constraint will be top of footing. Okay. Um, and the base offset you're going to set to just 0. Okay, we'll hit apply. And so now we can zoom in here to our wall center line and just click on the 4 corners to create this. It's giving you the warning saying that's not visible. You can just ignore that for now. And then finish clicking and hit escape. And so now when we go to our 3D view, we should have ourselves a basement underneath the structure. Okay, but we don't have a footing. Okay, and so the last thing you need to do to make this basement complete is to add a footing, and you can find that under. Let's go to our structure tab, and we want to add a wall. We want to make a bearing footing. We don't want it to be 36 by 12. We want it to be, according to our notes, what do we need it to be? 16 inches? What does it say? It's another set of notes. 8 inches thick, 16 inches wide. So we're going to go in here and we're going to edit this type. We're going to duplicate. We're going to call it bearing footing. We're going to call it 16 by 8. Delete that too. Hit OK. And then we'd like to change the width to 16 inches. Nope, I gotta pause this video. I'm back. That was Miss Capuzzi calling about something else. So we're gonna change the width of this footing from 3 feet to 16 inches, and we're going to make the thickness 8 inches, and it changes those values to feet and inches for you automatically. Um, and so we're going to hit OK, and then it's just a matter of clicking on the walls that need this footing, and it just adds it for you, and you should be all set. You can do this in 3D view. You can do this in your even in your elevation view. It's just going to put that footing around there for you, and that's how you make your foundation. The next video will add some stairs to your basement, and we'll explore how to make a means of egress according to our new construction guidelines.